Hello everyone, welcome back to day number 2. We are off to EPCOT today, just chilling with some Mickey cartoons. Matt's just gone for a run. As I said, we're going to go to EPCOT today. We're going to be looking at the Festival of Art, seeing all the amazing art that artists have created, seeing if we can take part in some of the art ourselves. I know there's some drawing classes, painting mosaics, etc. So really excited for that. We're also going to be having lunch at Via Napoli, don't really know how to say it, but the Italian restaurant in the Italian Pavilion. And we're going to be watching Luminous for the first time, which is really exciting. Before we get started, should I say, just went to the quick service and picked us up some breakfast. Mickey waffle, bacon, sausage, egg and potato barrels. So I'm going to dive into this while Matt's on his run. Then we're going to get going with a trip on the Skyliner. So, come along. Look how pretty, all dressed, ready to go conquer EPCOT. Rocking my Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt. Feel like it's very fitting. Managed to get a lightning lane at 7 o'clock. Or virtual queue spot, should I say. It's not a lightning lane. How was your run, Matt?
Run was alright.
Where did you run?
I just ran around the
Hourglass Lake.
Hourglass Lake twice. And then I had to shoot up and down the car park a couple of times just to get the final kilometres in 5. Just not like, it's quite like that.
You not cut through and then go?
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. Even though it's a bit overcast today, it's not cold.
No.
And the running back in London has been cold for a while now. So it was a different run, but a good run nonetheless.
Good. Glad to hear it. Join us now as we show you how long we have to walk from the main area here to join the back of the queue. It was great when we were staying in the 50s, as we'd always walk to the back of the queue. Not so great when we're staying in the 80s, when you have to walk past all the people to get to the end. I know you've all been waiting for it, and I present to you the 9th wonder of the world, B-roll footage of the Skyliner. It's always so much quieter when you get to Caribbean Beach. There's no queue. I don't understand how that works. Surely if you're queuing there, I suppose the Skyliner probably staggers it out. It's always good because this part of the journey is the longest part, so you get the cabin to yourself normally, which is really nice. The route from Caribbean Beach to EPCOT is notoriously the one that goes down the most, because whilst Caribbean Beach, Pop Century and Hollywood Studios all have a dedicated disabled section where the car comes off and allows them to join without disrupting the flow, Riviera doesn't. So they have to stop the cable cars, Skyliner cars, to allow like wheelchairs, buggies, etc. to get on. Fact. Oh, thank you.
You're good, have fun.
Thank you very much. Got the smallest bags today and it's still set off. I think it's got to be my battery pack. That's the only thing that it could be. Pick up a Festival of the Arts guide. Where we can collect things again.
Should I get them in the circle this time?
You can get a destructed key lime pie, tomato soup,
Okay.
which actually one is tomato soup and a cheese toasty, which
Lovely.
yeah. Neapolitan dessert trio.
Nice.
verjus, roasted beets, chorizo and potato empanada, sounds nice, and blueberry filled pastry tart with purple icing.
Very nice.
Oh, you have to get them all. It's not like the cookie stroll where you can pick and choose.
Ah.
To clarify, there were 6 options for food and you only had to purchase 5 of them. Right, what should we do?
Oh, I don't know.
We're gonna think what to do and we'll get back to you. Just stumbled across the chalk art. I'm probably looking at this the wrong way. Oh, I like this one. I hope it doesn't rain a lot, because this will get ruined.
National Geographic one.
Very cool.
Some people are just so talented, and there's me, just a husk of non-talent.
Got talents. Just
Not art talent.
not artistic.
We're kind of making our way into World Celebration. Which, it's going to be first time experiencing it. Seen a couple of vlogs, seen what it kind of looks like, but nothing really beats seeing it for yourself. I see a photo pass person, so we're going to have our picture taken. Just panicked because we were walking in and I wasn't ready, so I couldn't film my reaction. But nah, I'm ready. So, whew. Wow, look at it. That was completely fabricated. But no, it's very nice. I think nice is such a boring adjective, so I apologise. But I mean, just look at that. That's amazing. Gonna have another photo taken in front of the flowers. The EPCOT music, there's nothing like it. When's it dropping on streaming platforms so I can just have it in the background all the time? And there's Dreamers Point statue, which we're gonna go and get a picture with. Who would have thought that this was all behind those barriers? I think the queue's just a little bit shorter than it was on opening day. Walt the Dreamer, dedicated to all who dream of a better tomorrow, December 5th, 2023. Always be in a state of becoming. Then we're going to head into Connection Shop quick, just to check out the merch. The rain stopped, but we could potentially be buying an emergency poncho. But hoping it doesn't come to that. I'm gonna have to come back tonight when it's dark, because the floor lights up and everything. Granted, the floor broke like 2 days after, but they fixed it. And also they are doing an annual pass magnet distribution, so I'm just gonna go quickly pick up that. So Ashley Eichstein, who voices Ahsoka, has released an exclusive Disney Park merch around her, like Ahsoka character. I am no Jedi. Let's try it again. I am no Jedi. Which is very cool. Come on, Ben. It's Ashley Eckstein. Her name comes up quite a lot in this vlog series, and I pronounce it wrong every time. I'm so sorry, Ashley. Ah. I believe this changes colour when you put cold liquid in it. And that's like the script text. You can see. So this collection was designed for you by actress, entrepreneur, author and designer Ashley Eckstein, also known for originating the character of Ahsoka Tano. Ashley voices Ahsoka in shows such as Star Wars The Clone Wars, Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. She's the founder of the fashion and lifestyle brand Her Universe. She's a passionate advocate for mental health awareness. Ashley grew up in Orlando, Florida and was once a Disney cast member. Oh, very cool. Hashtag not sponsored. Actually missed 2 opportunities where she was in the parks just due to poor timing. So the first one was when we came in December, where there was a dropout for the candlelight procession and she standed in and voiced and didn't know till she'd done it, which I was gutted about because we were actually in the park and we could have done it. The other one was when she released her merch, I think it was like last week. She was in Hollywood Studios, she did a lightsaber tribute thing and just a week too soon, but so I'm proper gutted about that. I will meet you one day, Ashley, trust me. Does that sound like a threat? Maybe that sounded like a threat. I didn't mean it to. This is the spirit jersey for the Festival of Arts this year, featuring Figment. And it says, make every day a work of art. I think I actually showed you, but this is the magnet. Hey, hey. It's a fun little perk. Do you want to go and do Mission Space?
Let's go to Mission Space.
Day to run through the splash puddle. Well, that was boring. I thought it was going to get wet. No, we're going to do Mission Space. We're going to do green or orange.
Green last time.
So we got to do orange.
This time.
Orange is where they damaged my bag.
It was just the pouch.
It was too big. Yeah, it wasn't the ride.
It's nothing to do with the ride.
Fine. Let's go to Mars. Now you get it.
Welcome to the International Space Training Center. You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind.
I'm still riding high from the last time we rode Mission Space, when I made a funny about that being Jessica Pearson from Suits, and the guy in the line next to us laughed. It's always great when someone else confirms how funny I am.
The X2 space shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang on.
You have selected Orange Team More Intense Training.
Your flight path to Mars will take you around the moon for a lunar gravity assist. But even with that slingshot, your trip will take 3 months.
3 months? But I only booked 2 weeks off work.
So we'll have to put you into hypersleep.
Hypersleep activated.
Don't worry, it'll only seem like a second or 2 to you. Now listen up. Here are your assignments. Navigator, you'll fire the thrusters for lunar orbit insertion and for descent to the surface of Mars. Pilot, on my signal, I'll need you to trigger the second stage rocket. You'll also deploy the shields.
Now listen carefully. Leaning forward, closing your eyes, or looking left or right during your flight could disorient you. So keep your head back against the headrest. Keep your eyes open at all times. And focus straight ahead, even if you start to feel disoriented.
Follow the markings on the floor to your X2 trainer and begin boarding now.
Oof, that launch.
Genuinely feels like
It just kept getting like more intense as well. You're like, okay, like you can't go further, and then any worse, and then it was like, no. I didn't feel as claustrophobic.
It's more intense training.
It's more intense training. I didn't feel as claustrophobic that time as well. Normally, as soon as they bring the thing down, I'm like, okay, panic. But didn't feel it that time. We're gonna head, or we are heading to test track. 40-minute wait. See how long it takes. 10 past, so it should be done by 10 to. Finished. Made a standard car, nothing garish this time. Just with some little spoiler. There's tiny wind mirrors.
Yeah. Didn't see much on those.
We've gone for power. Power. Just got through the car creation. Thank you. Got through the car creation in half an hour. While we were queuing, they were saying that there's incremental rain or weather coming, so it might go down. So they gave us a little heads up, which is it's good for them to give, just in case you queue all the way and then it gets cancelled. There's no going to queue straight up. There she is.
Oh, lovely.
Did we make that last time?
Huh?
Did we make that last time? Oh, the windscreen is wet. The people that just got off look very wet, so it's probably raining.
Hello.
Hello.
The seatbelt check is around the corner. For your safety,
Goodness.
remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all
You haven't got
times.
your seatbelt on at
And
that
please
point.
supervise children. Here comes the final test.
Here we go to the rain.
Energizing for power test.
Right, cameras outside. Ah! Oh my god, it's pouring down! Oh, can't drive fast and get into the drive. I actually can't open my eyes. The rain. Oh no, don't stop now.
Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compared with the sim car after you disembark.
The poncho has been brought. It is raining quite a bit, so we've taken refuge in the Mexican Pavilion. When it's raining, take shelter and do the Grand Fiesta Tour. I wonder if Daisy knows this attraction exists. I bet she'd have a few words for Donald.
Now we got you, amigo. We shall.
Not really raining, but it is kind of raining. So we're just strolling around. We walked past Frozen and it was the queue. It was out the door all the way actually onto the path around the World Showcase. So Frozen's a no-go.
Yeah, it is.
No-go. I like the smell of these ponchos. It's like a plasticky smell. I ditched the poncho once again. Just mix my hair up. we're going to go make our mark on Epcot's Festival of the Arts by painting some of the mosaic squares that you can do to contribute to the larger art piece that's going to be made. It's just off of World Celebration as you head towards like the land. The figments, imagination is just here. This is it. Hi. Thank you very much.
6 stars per person.
That's great. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Do you want number 1 or number 13?
Let's say number 13.
Okay.
What does it mean?
It's just the colour you have to paint, like the squares, number 13. So you're allowed to paint 6 squares per person. Okay, I found my 6. I'm going to do, am I number 1? Yeah, number 1. These, 2, 4. Okay. Top quality content, as good as watching paint dry. Thank you so much. Amazing. After completing, you get this cool little bookmark. It's blown around, but that's what it's going to look like once it's finished. Who knows what section we've done. I would like to think that we've done the main centre bit. I can think, doesn't mean I'm right. And in this case I wasn't. We should walk back here later in the day and see what it looks like when it's finished.
See how much gets painted in a day.
Yeah. I'd hope all of it gets done. We're now going to walk past Canada all the way to the American Pavilion because we're going to go and try and get into the Art Academy session so we can learn how to draw a Disney character. And that should take us right up to our lunchtime. No matter what I'm painting, always manage to get paint on my hands at some point. I mean, I also got some on my camera as well, but we'll ignore that part. Matt's just helped himself to a coffee from Joffrey's. But it's time for the Animation Academy, which is wonder who we're going to be drawing today. I want to be the first one. Looks like I'm going to be the first one. All the way to the front to get our supplies. Hello. Anywhere we like. Ooh.
Hello, friends. We now invite you to join us for the Animation Academy. Please welcome your sketch artist, Will Gay.
Hey guys, welcome to Animation Academy here at EPCOT International Festival of the Arts 2024. Woo! I'm a Disney artist and designer. Been with Disney about 20 years now. I also have paintings that I do for the festival each year. I do a lot of paintings based on Mickey and Pluto and their adventures together. So today, if you guys are cool, we do something, draw Mickey first, maybe? Yeah. And then at 1:30, if you come back, we'll learn to draw Pluto. So that's the two we're gonna do today. And we're gonna draw like a version of Mickey that I like that's kind of from the early versions of Mickey with his coal eyes. So he has darkened, like black eyes with no pupils. It's kind of a retro version of Mickey. So it's the one I like to draw and sketch in my paintings and stuff too. So we'll do that version of Mickey. There's several versions of Mickey over the years with what's called pie eyes. Has a little almost like triangle knocked out of it. That's the version that they use again on the current shorts. There's Pupil Eye Mickey, which has the actual whites and then the pupils of his eyes. That was kind of went from probably the 1930s to today, you know, till they did kind of the pie-eyed Mickey again. So there's been a few versions of Mickey over the years as he evolved and came into his own and evolved styles. And we're going to draw up and around, and we're going to come outside this circle here just a little bit. And And we're gonna kind of follow the outside of the circle down. And on the other side, just on the other side of the guideline, we're gonna do a little bit smaller one because we're thinking about perspective here, and it's gonna disappear. It's gonna be like an upside down U shape. It disappears in the bottom part of the nose there, or top part of the nose. All right, now we can trace the back of the head, so that circle that we drew in the very beginning that's kind of sketchy back there, start to darken that in and bring it all the way around. And go all the way around to the bottom of that lip. So his ears, they kind of sit at a 45-degree angle, and they're not quite circles, they're not quite ovals. I like to do them kind of misshapen ovals. Always kind of looks best. But we're gonna set the first one is gonna be just to the left, if you will, the top of his head. And we're gonna keep it sketchy at first and start to get a kind of misshapen oval going up in that area. And again, these ears are moving around and they move in a 3D space, so the shape doesn't have to be perfect. And you can kind of sketch around it. We're gonna fill this in, get it darker as we go. And I'm gonna start quickly kind of shading his ears and his mask. And again, you can keep it sketchy, and once you get it in there, you can go back over and darken a little more. Easy read on the background. And so that's why they did him in black and white like that. And one more thing we gotta do on our sketch is sign it. So when you're happy with it, sign it down below, wherever you feel like. Add any embellishments you want to add. And that is Coli Mickey.
Very good, Matt.
That's incredible.
Very good. Very easy to follow as well. I wanted Will's picture. They gave it to a child. Damn children getting everything. Sat at the front and everything, but no, engaged. Engaged. Like, love it, Will, yeah, great. Trying to ham it up, but no. So let's go eat my feelings in Via Napoli.
Yes, please.
Some pizza. There's a queue for a long time. The mobile app was down, so you couldn't check in, which was slightly annoying, but yeah, he checked us in, and now we're sat inside waiting for us to be called to our room. Our room? Our table. I'm not staying here. Just eating. Great. Quick look at the menu. Feel free to pause it. This guy right here, making the pizzas, tossing the dough in the air. Every time I tried to catch it on camera, he'd either stop or someone would walk in front of the camera. Typical. We're going for arancini to start with, which Matt just enlightened us. Oh, that's the half meter.
So we've got a big pizza coming.
Matt informed me that arancini is Italian for
little orange balls.
Little orange balls. There's nothing little about these balls, honey. Perseverance paid off. Right, when I say you're not ready for the size of this pizza, you're not ready for the size of this pizza. Look at it!
Oh my goodness me.
It's huge! The holy light has come down, showing us that this is the holy meal. How did you find Via Napoli?
Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Italian food is
Fave.
my fave food. Yeah. Restaurant was great.
So
Food
was lovely.
great.
Lisa was lovely.
Lisa was lovely. Yeah. Do it all over again.
And get a half meter pizza
A
this
half
time.
meter pizza, yeah. Like, you sure it's for 3 to 4? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. But yeah, very good. Really enjoyed it.
We're now making our way through the crowds
Yeah, busy today.
as we head to Guardians of the Galaxy. Cosmic Rewind. Our boarding group was called pretty much when we checked in for our reservation. We've never had an issue in the past where they've turned us away because we missed our group, but from previous experience when we went to Cinderella's Royal Table for Matt's birthday, our reservation clashed with our virtual queue for that, for Tron, and a cast member just said, just hold on to your seat, and if they question it, just be like, so I had a reservation. But I don't think that's going to be what's going to come to that, so we'll
I think it'll be alright.
fought our way through the park. We're now heading to Xandar. See, no issues. So no need to rush, no need to worry that you're going to miss your boarding group, because it's all okay. We actually stopped as soon as she came in through the door. This is the furthest back we've ever had to the queue for this ride. And you can see that is queuing the entire queue system. So is this a glimpse of what it's going to be like when it moves off a virtual queue? Yeah. 40 minutes later we made it to the first holding room, so it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Oh yeah.
Amazing. Such a good ride.
Right at the back, so we got all the whips, all the spins, all the jelly legs.
When you're like going round the globe, like,
Yeah.
whoa,
It's that
whoop.
inertia. Oh yeah, she's a science queen.
Yeah. Such a good ride. Such a good ride.
It's first time being able to walk straight through to get to the lounge. Before I had to walk all the way around. But now we're going to go into World Celebration once again. Matt wants to see it a bit more. I haven't finished Communicore yet. I don't know if I even know what Communicore is actually going to be. A little research told me that Communicore Hall plans to be a multi-use facility that provides additional space for festival offerings. I think this new area just further cements that EPCOT is my favourite park. It's nice out here, isn't it? You got little charging points.
Yeah, little charging.
So USB.
Yeah.
Yeah, so USB slots.
Yeah.
Which is
So
good.
what's this going to be?
This is Communicore, but I don't know. I was just literally just telling the vlog. I don't know what it is. It's just nice to have a nice area to chill. Like, it's kind of removed from the hustle and bustle that you get from the World Showcase. Because it's such an open space, there, even if there's a lot of people, it doesn't feel busy.
And it's close enough to like Creations Cafe that it's quite busy and hectic in there.
Yeah.
You wanted to like bring your food out.
I did notice that in the little archway they had
an outdoor
put your trays here kind of thing. Yeah. So it looks like they are encouraging you to use this area. But I'm excited to come back when it's night time and see it all lit up.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Yeah. Apparently the lights are synchronized to Spaceship Earth as well, so when they do their nighttime shows, which there's definitely one I want to catch, which is Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog. So I want to watch that. Yeah, just cutting through now and now we're at the land. It's great, saves a lot of time.
It does.
We're going to go on a journey of water. The sun's coming out. Perfect timing for us to do. It's just a stream. I don't understand what's so... Don't stand too close. I think they're a bit too close though for a little water thing.
I don't think you actually need to be on there.
No, but it's just more of like where to stand to reach. Well, you do like that girl. She go on, go really quickly. Go on. What happens when you go really quickly, Matt?
You get wet.
It's not working. Oh, One, two, three. I think there was a bit of a drought in Journey of Water today. We're gonna go ride Spaceship Earth.
Check in with Judy.
Think of Judy, good old Judy Dench. I think the music of EPCOT is probably one of my favourite. Actually, I couldn't choose because I like the music of Hollywood Studios, I like the music of Main Street USA, and I like the music of EPCOT. Yeah. I mean, even Animal Kingdom has its perks as well.
Huh?
Even Animal Kingdom has its perks as well.
Yeah, it really does.
It's good music all around. This is awkward.
You're not going nowhere.
You can just tell that this woman was living her best life by being on Spaceship Earth. Imagine one of them were actually like a real person. Who just suddenly starts being like points at you.
He's wearing shoes appropriate to his job.
He hasn't got any shoes on, has he? There's my fashion queen. Still looking good, girl. This is my favourite part of Spaceship Earth. The slow descent back to Earth underneath the string of lights. The music, bliss.
Here in the future, your home in the city will be a smart home that automatically knows what you want.
Where's your head?
As soon as you do, sneak shopping for a special
What's
occasion.
it?
Not how's your head. Where's your head?
Personal shopper that helps you
There I am. Send me away. Why am I not flying away? There we go. All the way home. Just took a selfie with Walt again.
He was pleased to see us.
Yeah, I'll put that in now. I fancy a dragon fruit and strawberry cooler, acai cooler thing. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I want. So
Starbucks it is.
Starbucks it is. Go-to Disney drink. Mango dragon fruit refresher with lemonade. Should we make the most of World Celebration and sit here and relax?
Absolutely.
Just find a nice place to sit. Had some chill time just in the World Celebration Gardens. We sat just in the middle centre parting bit. And Matt saw in the app the awesome planets. So we haven't done that before. Matt wanted to go do that, so we're going to go do that.
Let's go and do a 10-minute immersive imaging of around the globe.
Because it is what? An awesome planet.
Awesome.
Walked past it numerous times, but we've never done it. So in we go. Enjoyed Awesome Planet.
I did enjoy Awesome Planet.
It was narrated by Phil from Modern Family, which I thought was quite funny because it was all about him selling, and he's a real estate
in his
agent in the show. Yeah, highlighted how beautiful the planet actually is, but also
how we're ruining it.
Yeah, sort it out, people. Because if we don't, how can we truly be living with the land? Which is what we're going to do now. Didn't Emily say that those monkeys were the same moulds as the ones on Jungle Cruise? Still sharing those facts even though we're not in Magic Kingdom. So you want to go over to Canada and France, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Matt's found two things he wants to do that we haven't done before. Not the traditional attractions, but hey, it's new, something we haven't done before. So we're going to go over to Canada. Walking now.
Is that the whole picture? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is the whole picture. Okay, so we weren't in the middle.
No.
But they haven't finished it. Look.
So I reckon. So we were like somewhere around here.
They're my squares there.
Where? Those ones.
Oh no.
What
These ones.
What colour were you?
One.
So where am I?
And then yours were down there.
Terrible painting.
Maybe they needed more than people to do more than just 6 squares. The thing Matt wants to do in Canada is Canada far and wide.
Far and wide.
It's quite nice and peaceful. Pretty. Pretty. Smell that maple popcorn.
Yeah. That's delicious smelling.
It's like maple syrup. So everyone says that Le Cellier is a great restaurant to eat in as well.
to add to the list.
Want to add to the list.
Canada far and wide.
Last time we came into Canada this far was to do the EPCOT in our first trip. Oh my goodness! It's... No filming in Canada far and wide, so let's skip to the end.
Oh, Canada!
David! I mean, I loved it because Catherine O'Hara and David Levy narrating on it. Excuse me, just starting my 11th binge watch of Schitt's Creek. I also loved that the floor stayed stationary, but when they was doing like the drone flyovers and the camera was going like this, you actually felt like you were like moving.
That's good.
It was good.
I think there's probably loads of little things in it, like hidden behind and away that, you know, off the world showcase.
Yeah, people will just come for the main attractions, but miss things like that. Canada, my Canada. We're gonna go sing Beauty and the Beast to get Canada, my Canada out of our heads. Quasimodo, is this, must be when it was on, 1898 post, oh no.
Quasimodo.
That can't be from 1898, that picture, because that's too... True. Cinema. Is that from the...
Loan courtesy of the Walt Disney Archives.
As it says, is that from the live action? Oh, in 2015, live action, yeah. Opera. Was that actually worn by Angelina Jolie, you reckon? Must be.
I reckon so.
God, she's tiny. Is that worn by Emma Watson?
Yeah.
Lumiere. Cogsworth. One poorly sung and out of key rendition of Be Our Guest Later. Who knew that LeFou had such a major role in Belle and the Beast falling in love?
Who knew
Who knew indeed? But,
Just found out by Potts.
Mrs. Potts, poor Angela Lansbury.
It was funny though.
It was funny.
What's that?
What coincidence timing of the camera flash and the lightning at the same time. We're gonna go watch, well, actually gonna go to World Celebration Gardens and see it all lit up because it's now dark, you can tell. And with that, we're gonna watch 2 of the shows on Spaceship Earth, which I'm very excited about. Look at it! And granted, it's just a blue light, but... oh, look! The little lights! Wow! Look! It's so cool! Yeah, it looks like there's still some panels that aren't working. Which is sad. That was very cool with the lightning behind the ball. Like some of it like lined up really well, where the lightning went around the entire ball. One more to go.
It's red and gold from autumn flowers, purple and blue, from twilight hours, green summer hills, and rainbows play a part. A painter's brush, a work of art.
Such happy dancing,
Costumes and sets,
and romances, with fashion teas and good nights all aglow. A brand new show. A dream can be a dream come true. That's why spark.
The rain is trying to come to something, but I think it's held off now. We did have a good 10 minutes where we were wearing ponchos while we were queuing up to have our picture taken by a photo pass person in front of Spaceship Earth, but they had a light bar with someone carrying a light bar behind us, so I'll add those photos in now so you can see, because they came up really well. We've got an hour and 20 minutes until Luminous, so we're going to go back over to the land, do Soaring over California. Very disappointed that it hasn't turned back to Soaring around the world, but who am I to say that the 100 celebrations are over and this was only a 100 celebration thing. Once we've done that, we'll go find a spot for Luminous. Maybe we'll get an alcoholic beverage to enjoy the fireworks with. Not going to film the fireworks this time because it's our first time, I say this time, it's our first time watching it, so really want to just take it in and experience it. But we'll be back to EPCOT later on in the trip, so I'll record it then. And definitely not recording it because my battery's low and I don't have any spare batteries, but maybe it's a bit of A, a bit of column A, a bit of column B. But until then, let's go over California. This does not look like a 20-minute line. Oh, this is what the floor in World Celebration should look like. This bright, this working. Not that sore excuse that we just saw. Matt called me out on being too harsh comparing those to the World Celebration lights.
Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. The small radiators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat. Just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal.
I gotta talk quick because my battery is literally just about to die. Saw it in California. Still not great. We sat in the middle though, so no wonky bits. My favourite part is when snowboard or skier falls over. Classic. Didn't notice that the Disneyland scene is actually set at Christmas. You can see the Christmas parade and the Christmas tree. Mash is going to the toilet, and then we're going to go and find our spot for Luminous. Said not going to record it because we want to experience it firsthand. So probably going to catch you back in the room where we'll let you know our thoughts. So see you in a bit. I did manage to catch some of the post-show water projections.
It's keeping time and never breaks. Feeling the movement of the ocean. Wind that sways the trees, it's all in tune. And every chest that pounds a drum.
As you can tell, it's the next day. Didn't film anything to close out yesterday's vlog. But thoughts on Luminous. I thought it was nice. I don't think it was as good as Harmonious though, in my opinion.
No, she didn't have like as much of a visual as you did with.
No, like the water fountains and everything was great, and some of the fireworks, amazing how they did it. Like there's music that talks about hearts and everything, and then the fireworks kind of
heart shape. How
yeah,
did they do that?
It's very clever. I also didn't feel like there was much multicultural references as Harmonious did, whereas Harmonious did songs but sung in different languages, and there wasn't really much multi-language stuff in Luminous.
No.
But still enjoyed it. I think it was really good. You'll see it next time we go to EPCOT. But I'm going to leave you there. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe. It really helps out. A lot of people are watching my videos but aren't actually subscribed, so if you could just like click that little subscription button, that would really help. Drop a comment, really helps as well, and a like, and until next time, see you soon.